Your sponges, about like getting rid of sponges. Like I would go through 3 every 2 weeks. I'd be like, they're so nasty. Why? Well, they're the perfect little bacteria traps. When you look at them, they actually look like a little science experiment. Well, Debbie has created the ultimate in cleaning, scrubbing, and scouring sponges. This is an 8-piece set. They are lab tested to inhibit the growth of the funk, which I call the bacteria, the mold, a lot of other nasty things that you don't want in there that transmit disease and all that stuff. These things diminish that down. It's $19.95 for 8 of them. They hold 22 times their weight in liquid, and they will last up to 15 times longer, maybe more, than a traditional ordinary sponge. But the reason I like them, they don't stink. They never smell.
They don't
Sponges. You ever like a sponge that's like 3 weeks old and you're like, oh, they never do because, well, because they solve the problem.
You walk past your sink and going, what stinks?
What's the smell? Foul.
Actually, it's this. This has actually been determined through many, many tests, lab tests, to be the dirtiest thing in your entire house. People say, oh, the bathroom maybe, or this, or the drain. No, it's your kitchen sponge. Don't use these things anymore. I'm gonna toss that over there. The word sponge is where the similarity ends because my sponges are not actual sponges as you might think of them. Both of my sponges, you're getting both of these kinds in this set. You're gonna get 6 of my original Debbie Meyer Genius sponges. Go read the reviews. I had 5,000 5-star reviews on my original Genius sponges. They have a back scrubber that is made of the same material, just a different formulation so that it's a scrubber. It's actually safe for non-stick. The newer sponge, which I've added to this set, you're gonna get 2 of these in this set, is my Scourer sponge. It's got the silver back. Think silver Scourer. This is for the heavy duty stuff, the bottoms of pans, your bake pans, your grills. Make sure it's cool, but it'll also clean your grill. Now, what's different about these sponges? They will never get hard. They will never be a crispy critter. They fit in your hand perfectly like this. But what a really important thing is there's a piece of tape that's available. We're gonna get it ready and show it to you now. Okay, there is what you currently probably have next to your sink. And that stuff is growing in or on it. The lab made these videos for me. This is an animation showing you that on my sponge, nothing can grow. It will not support the life of molds and bacteria in or on that sponge for the life of the sponge. The absorption is incredible. I just put the sponge down, let it do the work. I don't have to wipe things up. That's how it works. And when we talk about what it doesn't allow to grow, it's the things you know the words. E. coli, salmonella, black mold, even MRSA. It will not allow those things to grow in here. That's why they never smell. We talked about 15 times. Okay, every one of my sponges lasts the equivalent of 15 ordinary cellulose sponges. You're getting a set of 8. So let's do the math. When you buy 8 of my sponges 15 times, you don't have to buy
all that
120 of these. That's how you save money with sponges. That's how the first part. You're gonna get a sponge that is not only more economical, it's cleaner, healthier, and you don't have to do anything to keep it that way. People will tell you, put your sponge in a microwave. Wrong, because in a microwave, it may not be hot enough. And what it can actually do is bloom the bacteria and make it worse.
Yeah, now you've just made it warmer for them.
Yes, you made it warm and cozy for them in that the nooks and crevices, right? The other thing is, I don't want to have to put a dirty thing like that in the place I make food.
Right.
Okay. Your dishwasher also does not get hot enough to sterilize a sponge sufficiently. I just put that sponge down on the water. It's doing the work. You can see the sponge is actually pulling the water to it. When I pick this up, underneath is practically dry. It's absorbed it all by itself. So when I have a mess in the kitchen, I throw a sponge on it.
Yeah.
I also keep these sponges in the bathroom because they're so nice and soft, they don't scratch any of the bright work. You can use the scrubber side.
They're great on shower doors.
Shower doors.
Oh my gosh.
All of those things.
Yeah.
And when you rinse it, this is the cool thing. How do you clean my sponge? Under the tap, put it down. When you pick it up next time, it's a brand new sponge because nothing's growing in it.
It's the best.
They never smell.
Yeah.
They stay fresh and clean. And look at the shape. I did this especially because I have a rather small hand. I hated when I had a scrubber that my nails would actually touch the scrubber.
Yeah.
So I made it so that you can hold onto the sponge, use the scrubber, and the shape is They want to call it ergonomic.
Sure.
I call it wavy.
I call it scrubonomic. That's what I call it. You're going to get 8 of these for less than a $20 bill. So as we said before, if you're normally go out and you buy a 3-pack or a 5-pack of sponges and they last you maybe a month or 2, and you go through them all the time, and the reason that you throw them away is because they smell so bad. Well, you got to realize you're creating a little science experiment every time you use a sponge. And what do you, when you wipe off or you scrub dishes, you're putting food in there, so food particles get in there. Bacteria feeds off those. If you cross-contaminate if you're scrubbing a cutting board that had chicken on it, you now have the ability to get salmonella to go into that sponge as well. So when you use these, you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't transmit any of that. Best part about it is honestly, when you squeeze it out, it doesn't smell like anything. It smells like nothing, which is what you want.
Use a lot less kitchen soap because these will foam like crazy. So use I'd say half the soap you're currently using. Now that Scourer side, I want you to make sure you understand that how much different this is than the original sponge, because that silver Scourer side, I'm embarrassed to tell you that that's my pot. That's what was on the bottom of it. With a little kitchen soap and this Scourer.
This stuff's awesome.
You
can hear it.
It's soft though. It doesn't hurt your hands. But
it has a good abrasive feel to it.
Silk. Yeah. Same thing on this pan. You know, we burn this stuff on the bottom and suddenly you go, what is that? What did I cook that I got on the bottom of the pan? All right, so that little bit of oil, whatever it is, it burns in the bottom. Look at this. It's like silk. So whether it's these grills that you use, you just put your turkey on or your chicken on, and it always has rusty, hard
to clean.
Your bakeware, your outdoor grill, just make sure it's cool, please, before you use it. That's a very heavy duty, although it is so soft. Look, I mean, I can rub this on my hand. I'm not hurting myself, but it's going to stay soft.
It's very dense of the material, but still, it's light, but it's very, very dense. There's no traps in there for bacteria, you know?
Remember, when you're using a filthy sponge like the one I just threw away.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too close to it.
To wash dishes, what are you putting on your dishes? What are you using this for? To wash your baby's toys, to wash your silverware, your kids, your high chairs, your cutting boards. You want something that you're just going to rinse. It's clean. Tomorrow, it's a brand new sponge, independent laboratory tested, proudly made again right here in America. This is this is probably one of my favorite things that I've ever created.
It's a huge customer pick with lots of great reviews as well. If you have any questions, you can always go to hsn.com. $19.95 is all you will pay. Customer pick. You can get 8 sponges, or you can go out and buy how many are there?
20.
That's a lot of sponges. That's a lot of bacteria. Debbie, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Debbie's back on a little bit later, so join her again for her next presentation of the Today Special at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you.
We're going to move on.